I've been to 81 countries.
81. I've been traveling to 52 countries in
5.5, I guess.
Today, what's minus
39.
39.
Yeah. Or Alishan. No, maybe
Alishan,
Taroko.
because-
Yeah, I think Taroko. Yeah. I like the city. I think it's they have nice night markets.
Today I'm with two legends. They're from France and they're travelers.
So my name is Steven.
My name is Pierre.
I'm from Paris.
Also in Paris, yeah. The first question is, how many countries have you visited so far?
You want to go first?
So I've been traveling to 52 countries in 5 years, more or less. 52.
Yeah. And I've been to 81 countries.
81. And how many languages can you speak?
5.5, I guess.
Yeah.
Like we're still learning Mandarin.
And Mandarin is still on the way, so
Yeah.
next time.
Yeah.
Wow. Why did you choose Taiwan and not China? Basically what we do, like we've been doing for the past 5 years, is we do a new working holiday every year. And being French, we're allowed to have working holidays in either Hong Kong or Taiwan, but not made in China. So we choose like Taiwan over Hong Kong because it's Mandarin and not Cantonese.
I guess there's another reason also that to us it made sense to come to Taiwan because we used to live in Japan, so we also know Japanese. Kind of easier for us to read traditional characters over simplified.
Makes sense, yeah. Like Taiwanese culture is really close to Japanese.
Yes, also yes.
Actually, that museum was built by Japanese actually.
Oh,
Taiwan.
okay.
Yeah. How's your Chinese progress?
It's definitely better than all Russian after 3 months.
Yes. Oh yeah, really?
So,
it's still like not enough for like long and deep conversations yet. We're getting there. Okay, so which language is more difficult, Russian or Chinese?
I think Russian is the most difficult language. That
If you don't count like writing and reading, Russian is like by far the hardest. Yes, way more than Japanese, way more than Chinese.
grammar is horrible. So
Grammar is terrible.
I guess the main difficulties are the tones.
Yeah, tones are crazy. If you get used to the tone, it's like not so hard.
But still, I'm always like, was that second or third tone? Like,
Tones are. And also the pronunciation in Taiwan is a bit different from what you learn from the internet. So it's like, true. Next time. We'll get there. I want to ask you like several questions about your trip, right? You went to Russia.
Yeah.
So why did you choose Russia? So we've been to Russia only once, like 3 years ago on our way to Japan. We took basically we went from Paris to Vladivostok only by bus and train, like we were taking the plane. Like thinking we should come back one day. We could like apply for both Taiwan and Russian visas and first go to Russia for a few months and then move to Taiwan. So like
we lived in New Zealand, so New Zealand, Japan, and Chile in South America, and we wanted something different again. So we thought about Russia because we didn't know much about Russia. We didn't know the language. The climate was pretty different. Yeah. So basically, I think we chose Russia like as a kind of challenge.
And the most bizarre part, you actually visited Yakutia, right?
Yeah.
I've never been there, and also when I went to Russia, when I got there, like there was maybe 20 degrees in Taiwan, and when I went to Moscow, like I went out of the airport, it was like minus 20, like a huge difference.
Wow. Yeah.
And when you went to Yakutia, how many degrees were there?
The first day was minus
39.
39
Yeah.
when we got out of the airport the first time.
Minus 39.
And after that it got to minus 44, 45.
Yeah.
Damn, it is crazy. How do you survive there? Like, it is impossible.
It's like you have to buy the right clothes, even though we didn't. Like we just had like several layers of like t-shirts and but then you get used to like not going outside so long. You just like go outside to catch the cab or just like walk less than like 15 minutes and that's fun.
Basically, anywhere we were going, like we were taking a taxi to get to from a place to I don't know, to a bar or something. So
I asked Taiwanese people like what climate would they choose, like a hot or cold climate?
I think Yakutia's cold it's like another level. So
Pretty hard to imagine that in the first place, and it's as bad as you'd think.
You posted the video when you went outside, like your hair got like
completely frozen.
right?
It's not snow at all. It's just like the water from your breathing just like freezes like almost instantly on your hair, on your like facial hair and stuff. It's just like
pretty crazy. It takes only like 10 minutes every time.
Remember, like I had like some energy drink or something. Yeah, yes. And after like 10 minutes, I was in the shopping mall. I tried to drink it, but it was just like ice.
Yeah,
We can get enough place in our fridge. We can take food to the balcony.
We do this in Yakutsk as well.
But in Yakutsk, they use the balcony as a freezer, so like they put like their stock of meat for the whole season.
How different the world is. How do you like Taiwanese weather?
Weather.
It's a bit humid. It's a bit humid already.
Yeah.
I think for me, the best month was probably like February.
Yeah.
Because it was like not too hot, not too cold.
Like 20 degrees was perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, and now it's like already too hot.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
30s. Like. It seems that Taiwan is complaining about it as well.
I will also
So,
complain about it.
Yeah,
let's
but
play about
I mean we don't know yet because we arrived here in December.
Yeah.
So yeah, well, I guess we're gonna see, but like,
we'll see how summer's like.
You've been to many places in Taiwan, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Where did you go? Can you like highlight some?
City-wise, it's like
Taichung,
Kaohsiung, Tainan, Hualien.
we've been to Taroko, the gorge,
to
Alishan.
Alishan as well.
I've been to Kanting, but you wouldn't know.
We've been to Nantou as well.
Huanshan.
Huanshan.
Wow. What was like the best place so far?
So far, I would say Taroko. That's all.
Or Alishan. No, maybe
Alishan,
Taroko. Yeah, I think Taroko. Yeah. We saw the sunset in Alishan.
Yeah.
It was pretty amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we wanted to spend the night there.
The Sakura season, like the season.
Cherry blossom season.
So it was just full. Like every hotel was full. It was impossible to just stay there. But
Yeah.
So we had to spend the night in Chiang. So.
yeah, we just came back to Chiang after the sunset.
You've been to other cities. You've been to Taichung, right?
Yeah.
And Kaohsiung.
Yeah.
How would you compare those cities to Taipei?
I feel like Kaohsiung is like very big, but kind of empty at the same time. Like they are not. Yeah, I feel like it's. Like the streets are huge. You know, you walk around, it doesn't feel crowded.
After living in a city that was as small as Yakutsk, we wanted something like that was a bit more like busy, like with like bars and stuff, and people like outside, like even at night. Kaohsiung was felt a bit empty for it.
Taichung, I really like the weather there because every time I went there, every time we went there, it was sunny. I like the city. I think it's they have nice night markets.
We ended up just hesitating between Taichung and Taipei.
For us, it's nothing to go to Kanting just for one day and come back.
Yeah.
Because we were living in Yakutia, and everything was super far. I went to Magadan from Yakutsk, and it took me 10 days by hitchhiking. So yeah,
So that's why just taking the night bus to go to that Kaohsiung.
for us 7 hours, 9 hours.
for us.
Yeah, it's nothing.
Very convenient.
Yeah.
Also, you mentioned you went to some night markets, right? How do you find like this culture? How do you like it?
There are a lot of food that we don't understand, and we like, should we try this?
Yeah.
And like,
Like a lot of the food for us so far is like kind of, let's say, scary. It's like, oh really? We have like a hard time to even comprehend what the food is.
When I came here for the first time, there was the same problem. I only ate at 7-Eleven actually.
I guess now there are some dishes that we know, and usually we will get the same dishes pretty much all the time.
Yes, unless we go like to a night market with like some Taiwanese person, it's pretty hard like to try new stuff basically, unless we get like recommended.
They're basically new to Taiwan, to Taiwanese culture, and we can try some food they've never tried.
Yeah, take us there.
And we'll see their reaction, because I actually know a lot of Taiwanese dishes, right? They wouldn't be that interesting, so we can get them. Write it in comments, okay, if you want to get them or not. Where do you study Chinese now, or like how do you learn languages?
Basically, we just learn by ourselves. Our first working holiday was New Zealand, but we already kind of knew English beforehand. It's just that since Japan, like Japan was the first country when we had to learn the language from scratch. So that's when we started like building like a routine of like learning by ourselves, like at home. Not like so much, like just like 20 minutes per day is just enough, and then try to use it like at work, with friends and stuff like that. And that's how we like every day like build a bit more.
Wow. So we use a lot of like different language apps, and I try to remember some new vocabulary, and then I try to use them with my colleagues, even though I know they can speak English.
Yeah.
So basically the thing, I believe that if you use them in a real situation, then you will probably remember.
the most important part, like
Yeah, it's
to
like
apply it.
the
right?
practice is like 80% of the work.
And that's why we decided not to learn at school.
Yeah.
Because I feel like at school you would learn a bunch of random vocabulary that you will never use.
Yeah.
And you just end up forgetting like pretty fast.
Sometimes we do attend like there are a few language exchanges event around all Taiwan.
Yeah.
So I know they have in Tainan, in Taipei, in Kaohsiung and Taichung.
As well.
Taiwanese people who want to practice English or maybe other languages, and then in exchange they would practice with you Mandarin.
That's a good practice.
Yeah, definitely.
Now we can talk a little bit about Taiwanese food. What kind of dishes have you tried?
Sticky tofu. Yeah, stinky tofu.
I guess it's
not the first thing to try, but that's the most like
the first thing you notice.
the first thing you notice and the first thing you'll never forget, basically.
Oh yeah.
But actually I like it. So now I order it sometimes.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I guess like fried chicken and
Fried chicken is very good in Taiwan, definitely.
Oh yeah.
I've tried these like
Yeah.
kind of sweet potato little balls or something.
Oh yeah, that is also a good thing. Like a sweet potato balls.
Yeah.
They call it jigacho.
Okay.
So what is your favorite drink in Taiwan?
Drink.
Probably we have different tastes on that one.
Definitely, yeah. I don't drink so much like sodas and stuff, so you probably don't know that.
I like taro milk tea with like pearls, like tapioca pearls. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, and
Like the fresh juices in like night markets are very good. Like I get one every time. Like actual like mixer. Like also the Taiwan whiskey is very good. I like it. Yeah.
it is not in Taiwanese, but anyways, yeah.
It's not Taiwanese.
Is it?
The what?
I think Taiwan is Taiwanese. Taiwan. I think it is.
We'll do a quick research on it. Wait a second. Wow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a Taiwanese single now.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Wow, crazy.
In fact.
Yeah.
And I like it.
5 languages.
Yeah.
So it's really good to share your experience because some people are struggling like to learn one language, right?
Yeah. Well, I think the best is to try to put yourself in like situations when you just don't have the choice of speaking it, like ordering food and you have no choice but to speak the language. That's the fastest you will learn because it's like no choice basically. And also like don't be afraid of speaking. Nobody's gonna ever like laugh at you for not speaking good enough.
I try to learn depending on the situation. Like for example, if I go to a restaurant, like there's a like little restaurant near my place. All the menu is in Mandarin. So basically now I know how to read stuff such as 锅贴 or like 豆浆 or something. Yeah, like sometimes I try something new. I try to remember the characters so I can next time I go to a restaurant I can kind of understand what it is. Second thing is try to make Taiwanese friends, like instead of like staying in your comfort zone. And
The last thing, let's try to impress them. Let's show them like how you speak 5 languages.
I guess French. Bah du coup voilà, on parle français. Parce que de toute façon, bah, moi on est né en France donc c'est notre langue
Du coup,
maternelle.
bah oui, donc on parle français tous les jours ensemble, donc c'est pas très compliqué.
Voilà. También podemos hablar español.
Sí, también.
Porque vivimos en Chile.
Sí, sí. Es muy parecido a Francia, no es tan difícil de hablar para nosotros.
まあでも
さっきも僕は毎日日本語喋ってるから、
日本語の
僕は日本のバーに働いてるから毎日今同僚とお客さんと日本語喋ってるから。
Русский.
Вот это я понимаю.
Да, но, короче, мы выучились русский язык в течение года. Сейчас у нас мало практик, потому что у нас, потому что мало русских на Тайване. Это круто.
Вот это я уже понимаю. I hope I'll see you next time, right? And we'll shoot more videos.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, guys. Bye bye. 再见.
Bye. 再见.